someone is going to be having some peacefulness. Things have been a little bit crazy around. However, this peacefulness is coming in very abruptly. Let's see what is ushering in this intensity-driven peacefulness in someone's world. Okay, so someone has told someone else to chill out. They have rationalized their position in some way, and someone has kind of like seen the light when it comes to, all the fuss they were making with you. So this could be career related. This could have something to do with, okay, this is an authority figure here who has been harping on this and that. So someone is going to get a break from an authority figure. It's that, or either that could be an Aries there with the Emperor coming in. It's the energy represented there. There is someone who has suffered a great deal of judgment too, because they've been missing a Cancer sign. Someone is like, oh, what do you miss them for? They just don't want to hear them whining. About missing you, Cancer. Let's see who this is. Who is missing Cancer so much? Hey, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Someone is going to feel justified in contacting someone else who they have been missing a bit much. I'm getting that song. Miss you like crazy. Miss you like crazy. Ever since you went away. Every hour of every day. Yeah, someone is really missing another individual. And this is a Virgo here who is missing someone. Who is the Virgo missing? The Virgo is missing an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's also an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Who is missing a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a Scorpio. And the Scorpio is missing a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. There is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person. who is missing an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So if you guys used to spend time or interact, talk a lot, touch a lot, whatever it was, they are missing you. You may want to reach out to them. And somebody is going to get the surprise of their life when it comes to some luck that has changed. So someone's luck has changed and they're going to actually be able to reach out. Okay, so this is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person. So for some reason, they were having issues reaching out. I don't know if they had dedicated their time in some way to something or someone else. However, this other Leo, Sagittarius, Aries will find that they're able to get together with this person now. There's no more putting, getting together off. No more off-putting. Someone is watching the person who they've been missing. They have recently begun watching them. This is likely to be a Leo sign, taking advantage of some ability to tune in and pay very close attention and watch out for someone. Keeping an eye on something that you've been up to and you in general. Waiting for an opportune time to contact you, to tell you something, to embrace you. This is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini coming in with this Leo sign. There is a Libra sign. And let me tell you, this Libra sign has been missing a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio tremendously. There's also a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And this person has been missing an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So don't think they haven't been missing you. Because they have. Shout out to everyone tuning in Top Chat. This is not only a general, this is open chat. If you'd like to ask any questions or just comment below, I'd be glad to hear from you. There is love coming in a big way. What's this? Love coming in, a strong indicator of love. coming in between a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and another Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. A lot of love is coming in with another Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And a sign of Scorpio. Also, someone is really content being the apple of this other person's eye. They know you've been paying them a lot of attention, even though you haven't been saying anything. And you haven't been saying anything because you've been working on getting over something else that you kind of want to put into the past completely before you make your move on this other person. But they know you've been looking, watching, wondering, hinting. They pick up on the most minute flirting. Ever. And that's coming in collectively. So today I'm kind of feeling like doing a marathon. Just sticking around for a while. Seeing what questions come in. Also, someone has had some wins and losses with something, and they're wondering how the next competition they're going to be in is going to go. Well, how it's going to go is you can be confident that you're going to win. Someone's wondering if they're going to win or lose. You're going to win. You and your team, or just you, or what have you. There's winning energy coming in, even though you've had some wins and losses previously. Someone is going to be reevaluating an agreement that they made before. The clarifier is that it's an agreement on a new vision that they've likely begun to implement in some way. Strong action is necessary with someone who is looking for a new place. This person is going to be getting a better home. This is likely to be someone who was disappointed with the last place and disappointed with someone who they actually had a few encounters with, possibly, or just one for some of you guys. Romance, some sort of romantic agreement or lack thereof for some of you guys. This is why you were so baffled and irritated. And that's just the beginning of it. There was just a lot of disappointment there. And the energy was all inside of the house, all inside of the apartment. And you're going to be getting a better place. It's going to be left up to you to keep that energy and drive positive in your new place. Something about the new place, please. Let's see about what's gonna. Okay, so this is going to be a place where there is a lot of joy, things being turned around for the best, for the betterment of everyone. This is going to be a neighborhood where people do feel lucky. They feel lucky to be alive. They feel lucky for the various opportunities that they're having now that they've had previously. And they're going to feel lucky just to be around a new person in their neighborhood. This is a friendly, fortunate energy. So this is likely to be a place where your neighbors are blessed. You know, there's not a lot of condescension, a lot of negativity at all. So this is definitely going to be a better area as far as the ambiance of the whole entire neighborhood for the most part. And you don't find that a lot necessarily. I haven't. But this is just like really strong energy of luckiness in this neighborhood. A lot of people are feeling good on their luck as opposed to down on their luck. But that would be up on their luck, right? So they're feeling up on their luck. And you're going to mix in really well. Someone is going to be recognized in some way. Let's see what this is in regard to. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you are going to be getting an award. An air sign is going to be singled out and given some sort of congratulatory, it's like a certificate, reward, award, trophy, something of that nature. Hey, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, fire sign. Is going to be starting on a new adventure. This could be something work or romance related. It could even be both. A distinguished journey. That's what I'm getting. Sagittarius. The forecast calls for an enemy trying to say something to you, and what's going to happen with this enemy or error energy. What is it that they had to say? Someone is feeling very defensive. What are they feeling defensive about? Sagittarius. Okay, so there was some sort of disagreement and there's a lot of contention there. And this enemy has something to say, or someone has something to say about an error. And how this is likely to go is some secret that they have may end up coming out, or something intuition based is going to be beneficial to you, Sagittarius. So pay very close attention to your dreams, your intuition, and yes, even little things that come in, like that some people will call it being superstitious. Just pay close attention to everything, because there's going to be something that comes in to alert you to something else that's going on. Also, Sagittarius, this enemy wants to see you make some sort of sacrifice that you don't have to make. So don't fall for it. Recognize them for who they are, an enemy. Taurus. Your strength is being put on the map. Your strength is going to help you through something that you face. Having to do with a travel-related issue or completing something, drawing conclusions in something that has transpired. Let me see if I can get some more clarity on what this thing is that is requiring strength that you have. this has something to do with um, someone forgiving someone or some love related matter where someone's feelings are becoming stronger and stronger. So your feelings may be stronger than ever, and it's taking everything you have to like hold yourself back from some scenario, quite possibly. Let's see why that is. Again, travel or completion is coming in. So you're waiting on something to be completed. So that's where your strength is coming into play. Let's see if I can get any information on when this is going to be completed. Okay, now you're waiting on. So by the time some other plan falls through that someone has some sort of backup plan or something. By the time that bad plan hits the, it's going to hit the ceiling, it's not going to be worth its salt, then you are going to have this other stuff you've been waiting on to be completed, fully completed. Cancer sign. You're going to have some fairness in the way a matter that you're involved in is viewed. So if you had any concerns about that, don't bother. Fairness will be coming into play there. You don't have to worry. So dismiss what they told you. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm getting that someone's going to be getting a bargain on some luxury item. So whether it's, something like tickets or some all-inclusive activity or opening, whatever it is, there's a discount coming in. So that's something beneficial coming in for you. Something positive is going to come out of it. I feel like that's why it's coming out. Let's see what other messages are coming in. And for who? Scorpio. An old vision was stagnant and a new vision is going to be taken off. It's hellfire. It is hella awesome. So stick with that new vision. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If you've been feeling really overwhelmed, really overworked, use your wisdom to equal out the things that you have going on. Take a little time away from whatever is draining you. And once you do that, the clarifier is that you'll feel better about it because it's actually discipline to unentrench yourself when you have that tense chemical that's multiplying. What do you call those? Those really stressful, just some things going on in your body. All right. So that's what's coming in. So I don't know. It could be fight or flight type of chemicals, whatever it is, stress hormones or what have you. Yes, taking a break is going to suffice when it comes to helping your health be at its peak, in addition to all the exercise you've been putting in. Messages for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Another message. Hang in there. Being resilient is going to come in handy. Also, for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, I'm getting that someone is calling you the GOAT. What is this in reference to? You're being found very appealing. There's a lot of attraction coming in there. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Again, very optimistic energy coming in for you when it comes to something adventurous. So say yes to adventure. That is the advice. Blessings are coming in also for a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It could be something, some goal that you have. Also expansion for you guys, for Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So one encounter is coming in to spur on some adventurous expansion for Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A sign of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is in the clear about something. That's what I'm getting. You're in the clear. If it resonates, go with it. Also, patience is going to be helpful. To a sign of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, who is dealing with something you were trying to give someone. You were trying to get a message or a gift across, and if you're a little bit patient, it's going to come through. It may be slow, or you may just be trying to inspire someone and they're just, duh. It's going to happen. They're going to eventually feel as inspired as you would like for them to, or just about as inspired as you would like to see them get. someone is thinking, okay, do I go with this or that? Again, that time. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You need to get with this because this is where it's at. Okay, what is it that this person needs to go after? Something that they're going to be doing very quickly. So there's something where there's an option that you can take, but you have to take it immediately so it won't expire. That's what's coming in as the option for you. That's going to be best for something else that you're trying to do, for the energy that you are going after, for something that drives you. Alrighty. I'm going to shuffle a little bit and wait to see if anyone in the chat area has something they want me to help them figure out. Because I'm ready. I want to thank everyone for all the shares and whatnot, because it really makes me thrilled to know that I can be here doing this. I was in Florida years ago, and I went to church with someone, and the preacher there was anointing people and came over to me and anointed me and told me that my hands were blessed and I'd be working with my hands. And, you know, I was like, okay. And I filed it in the back of my mind. And here I sit now. I mean, I've typed before and I've done coding, you know, a little bit here and there and stuff like that. But this is like, okay, so that's what he was talking about. Who knew? Collective messages. Okay, so here's a collective message. Someone is going to make some money off of something that they're doing. And this is something that they were also told spiritually. Or this is something traditional, so it's in your family. So it's either someone told you this, or you had a spiritual inclination, or this is something traditional that was in your family. And you also are going to be putting the brakes, putting the lid on some sort of conflict and coming out on top. Let's see what's going on with the conflict. What is the conflict that the lid is going to be put on? Okay, defensiveness. Someone was doing something in defensiveness. And that's the energy behind it. And that's the conflict that's going to be shut down. It has caused quite a bit of turmoil collectively. Someone is going to be making some money, even though a plan was really faulty. It was faulty, but you're going to be making some money off of this plan. Let's see what the clarifiers are. What plan is going to bring in money, even though it's probably obvious that it's not so much shady as not the best time to do something. So someone put some hope into this, and it's going to be materializing. You know, even if, say, you're trying to purchase something that's out of season or something, I'm getting something like that. Something is going to be favorable when it comes to what you were going to do with, like, the fruits or whatever it was. This could be symbolic as well. You're ready. You are confident in what you're doing. And a bad plan is not going to stop something that's meant to be. There may have been something that you decided to do at some point, and now you're thinking, you know, can I still go through with it even though this is not the best condition? These are not the best conditions for something. Yes, you can. That's the answer coming in. Complete manifestation there. You heard it here first. Oh, no, maybe you heard someone else first. No, somebody heard it here first. And you don't have to believe it, but you can definitely come back and share once things go down. So, letting you know. Somebody is upset over some coffee filters. It's going to take everybody's strength when dealing with this person because it's so petty. It's like they're about to have some sort of conniption, or they already have, and it's something to do with coffee filters or something beverage related. Why? Why are they so petty? Someone is petty when they could be discussing something else more important. They feel like it's the little things going into making them feel like they can carry on. What they really need is some rest, some relaxation, some peace and quiet. You know, that's the true nature of this good feeling they're seeking. It's going to come from peace, not from them fussing about something petty. Get what I'm saying? The same individual who's being petty is not going to stop someone else from their vision. You have a new vision with something that you're doing, and this other person may raise sand, as the old folks used to say. Not the old folkies. Yeah. They're trying to raise sand over something, and it's not even going to be a distraction because it has nothing to do with your vision. This is apples and oranges for someone. So be prepared to move ahead fully with your new vision. Other people who are involved are going to make a run with you with this vision that you have. is going to be uploading. All right. So there's someone else who has been having some emotional upheaval. And they are going to be getting to a better place, or they're slowly but surely getting to a better place. So someone is highly concerned over someone who has been very emotional lately. Trust and believe that, yeah, something else is happening pretty quickly for them. They're recuperating. They moved through a choppy scenario. And they may be a little bit numb, but yeah, they had some vice issues as well, some anger issues, and people are ready to judge them, and yet they're coming through as they've developed more patience through all this that they've been suffering through, going through. So if you've been praying for this person, honey, it has been working, because life took a toll on them at some point. And strong action was necessary. However, the universe handled it. That's what I'm getting. The universe handled the strong action that was necessary, because it was time for this person to come through this. Someone is going through an issue with their offspring, and it's out of their control. They're just at a loss. Something birth defect related. The advice to know that what you're going through, stands out a lot. Yes, you do have social support. Actually, this is going to be something that encourages others, and you're going to become more and more encouraged as well throughout this. It's a huge challenge that someone is facing. However, you're going to be standing out. You're going to be in a good place. A better place. So, hang in there. There is a Taurus Capricorn Virgo who wants another Taurus Capricorn Virgo to give you the number. Also, there's a Leo Sagittarius Aries who wants another Leo Sagittarius Aries to give you the number. They want you to give them the number, your number. Someone's even going to ask in an interesting way. Like, I'm getting like it's a weird way. It's not a way that people usually ask for numbers. Okay, so there's a Taurus Capricorn Virgo who wants a Pisces phone number. This person wants your number. Or they want some link to where they can directly talk to you in a private manner. Just privately. There is also a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo who will sacrifice something else they have going on to connect with a Libra about something. This is something very specific. They don't care if they have to do it through the mail, the wire, snail mail, email. I don't care if you have to sign for it, sign for a package, like anything. Social media, they don't care how many people they have to tell someone to tell you something in the same process. There is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who would very much like to be in contact with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo at this time. They want you to shoot them your number or some way to contact you, your address or what have you. There is a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo trying to get in contact with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So if they have your number, that's cool. If they don't have it, hey, they want it because they want to be in contact with you. Pretty bad. So this is the open chat section of this reading. If you have any questions, I'm tuned in, trying to answer them now. Yeah, look what happened to my hot dog. You can't even tell it was a hot dog. Hey. Mm. Hi. Good morning. Yep. It's a Q&A. So someone else must be having a Q&A. Did you have a Q? One or two? Oh yeah, I had one the other day. Okay, any messages for Leo? Let's see. If someone is trying to share with you something, I don't know, even if you don't really agree with the way that they're doing it, especially if they find another way to do it, this is something that they're being intuitively driven to do. So this is a blessing from the divine. So go with it. Allow them to bless you. Someone is going to make you an offer, and you may be like, what is the caveat? What is the, catch? And there's not a catch. There may, seem like there's a catch. And you may be, a little defensive, like, you know, what's all going into this. However, what I'm getting is that you don't need to be. So there is a blessing on the way. How are they going to stand out? How are the blessings that are incoming going to stand out? This particular one is coming in, and there's a lot of feeling behind it. So it's love. It's actually love. There's rectification or forgiveness, love, all a part of the energy that's coming towards you. You know, if these things are necessary, you know what I mean? If they are, you know, if there's any type of drama, there is this desire to quench the drama and to overcome any anxiety between connections that has possibly gone on. When it comes to love, there's love success. Love is coming in here. This signifies that this love is coming in possibly after something that, you know, someone else who was ruthless. So if it wasn't you, someone who you know of is going to have love coming in, success coming in, despite this other stuff, this setback from the past. This kid also stand for Leo, the sun, and air signs. So you have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini there. So you could be coming together with this Leo could be coming together with an air sign. Love or in business success, even both. It came right in, right behind it. No problem. Someone has been going through some conflict, and this is likely conflict that erupted because of some ending, some finality. So either someone lost a job or lost their pet, or there was some expulsion from somewhere. They got kicked out of somewhere, or some class that they were taking this over, and all of this conflict is tied up in this ending. The advice is to just deal with the fact that you feel like you missed an opportunity because of this ending. And just think about what you want to do going from here. Not harp on what happened, because this thing happened mainly because you had too much weight on your shoulders already. It may not have even felt like that. This is for whoever it's resonating for. There's a collective vibe to it. So something else is coming in that's going to require all your attention. And it's a journey. It's an adventure. It's going to be fun. So don't miss out on this other opportunity because you're so angry about the last one. Just take charge of your life, and you're going to be able to present your own fate, something that you're doing with the proper foundation. And what's really uncanny is you wouldn't have gotten this upcoming opportunity if it wasn't for this last one falling into shambles. I mean, yeah, if it was meant to be, it was going to happen. But right now, it wouldn't have been happening. The energy for this entire reading is self-reflection, taking time out to reevaluate everything that's going on with you and why it could possibly be happening. I do. Sure. By request. Thanks for the thumbs up. I will do an ASMR of card shuffling for you. No problem at all. I'm glad that you enjoy those ASMRs. I have some in tarot radio, in my tarot radio playlist. So, yeah. All right. And I mean, I could actually stick it on the end of this one. As a matter of fact. So someone did request a little bit of ASMR. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it on the end here. This is ASMR by request. speaking on it, making any moves on this thing in particular is going to be a bad move. This thing that has been bothering you. If you do it right now, and it's because it could hinder some intuitive connection that you're in the process of solidifying, whether you know it or not. Because it will take your energy away from that connection to go and do something else that's unrelated to this connection right now. The reason why this connection is very, very important is because it's going to help you to become more patient, more of a temperance-driven type of personality. And the reason why this is going to end up as helpful is because it's going to help you to be more of a nurturer to those who you love. Because you won't be so impatient. You won't show irritation quickly. And that's the scoop on that. A louder voice. I hear you. All right, so let's see what you need to know at this time. That there is a Cancer sign who cherishes you. They cherish you. That's how they're feeling. They pretty much feel like you are God's gift to the world. Definitely to them. And that a little bit of discipline in some area will take you a long way. So definitely when it comes to reaching out and being a good example to some people who they have the same emotional goals that you do. You call these people kindred spirits when they're coming into play. This could also be representative of that Cancer who views you as someone who is making a great impact on them in their world in general as well. things are changing for the better for someone who has been placed in a position to where they're getting judged all the time. They're trying to just make a living and people are just judging them, but that's okay because guess what? Things are going to turn around in some way. And you're going to conquer this judgment that they've been trying to put onto you. Also, there is some news that's incoming of something that has happened or will happen very quickly. And this is something that is going to be wonderful news for something you have going on for you. Period. That's in the forecast. Also, a Taurus Capricorn Virgo is coming towards another Taurus Capricorn Virgo, and another Taurus Capricorn Virgo is coming towards an Aquarius Libra Gemini. In love. Also, when it comes to someone standing out, their career or something that they wanted to do, something that they're trying to grow professionally, some attention that they are trying to actually benefit from. Someone else is going to try to control what you're doing for yourself. And the reason why they're coming in as trying to do that is because they feel like it's like a religious call, or they feel like whatever you're doing is out of tradition. The advice is to just remain closed off to this person because they don't mean you any good. I mean, maybe they mean themselves well, but see, this is your calling, not theirs. And it is time for you to expand. And they're not trying to help you expand. This is something that you got to do on your own and with the universe's help. I mean, sometimes it may feel like you're on your own. However, the universe is fully backing what you're doing, and it's your time to expand. It's in your cards. Need I say more? If it resonates, roll with it. That's what I say. It's your message. Also, someone feels like they were backstabbed because they haven't heard from someone. Why have you not heard from this person, or what is this person's feeling why they haven't contacted you? Okay, so someone feels like they be making a sacrifice to step outside the box and contact you. And that's the whole deal with it. There is a Leo who is not going to be stopping another Leo. So that's what's coming in. There's also an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini who will not be stopping a fair exchange, even if they wanted to. And this is something having to do with business. This is a business issue and some sort of agreement that could be actually illegal. This person is not in the place to shut it down. Let's see what the outcome is going to be for this thing that's not going to be stopped. Okay, so this is something Fortune is putting out here that is out of the control of everyone who's really involved. Even the people on the nasty behavior, they're not really in charge of what's going on. This is an adventure to where a group is headed towards a cliff, a symbolic cliff, and they're going to end up falling off. Hopefully they'll learn any lessons along the way that, you know, could help them to deal with when they're falling off this cliff eventually. Quite possibly. This is a thrill they're getting out of this. It's an adventurous energy coming in with the Fool. There is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who's not going to be able to stop a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries from they're trying to do something in love, fitness, career, something along those lines. And I ain't stopping that. And so no matter what side you're on, that's what's coming in. All right. Verbatim of what the cards are dishing out. Someone is wondering something about a bonnet. They're wondering where they can find a bonnet or who has their bonnet. They're looking for it. This could be something that is like a fleeting thought that they're wondering this. This could be something that they're obsessing about from someone who passed. And you're trying to remember what happened to it or who you gave it to or who had it last. A Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is coming in as the answer. They have it already. They know someone of someone who had it, or they know what happened to this item that has bonnet coming in with it. The word bonnet. Someone's wondering when they're going to be able to get some sort of code or permit or something having to do with business. It's an arduous journey, true enough. However, you'll be tired of waiting by the time you get it. So it's not anytime soon, unfortunately. So don't hold your breath. That's what I'm getting. in the grand scheme of things, what's the demo? What's the issue with this code or whatever it is that is needed or wanted, heavily desired, and it's not coming in? Why? Why is it like this? Okay, so something having to do with love. So in some way, this building permit or whatever it is that's taking a long time is actually opening the doors for some attraction to grow. So it's taking longer in order to cement some love. A Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person is wondering something about their craftsmanship, how to make it better, or who it's likely to sell the most with. Let's see. How to make it better. Let people who don't like you so much know about it, and they're likely to come up with any any arguments that you can actually benefit from checking out. I mean, or someone's going to be able to point out some errors. It could even be, a water sign. What do you ask? Who your craftsmanship is going to sell with, where you're going to find the most success in sales. This is going to be a worldwide popular product that you have been crafting. So it's not any specific sign or whatever. It's going to be like evenly picking up speed in sales. That's me, guys. So I'm also feeling like someone is getting some extracurricular activities. They're having these go on around the area of their personal space. And they're wondering what is causing all of the extra energy. This is something I need to bring up before I end this video. All right. So it's stemming from emotional upheaval. So it's like poltergeist activity. For sure. For sure, there is some poltergeist activity, and you are going to need to cleanse your space. You may have already begun cleansing it, or someone is talking to you about something going on. They don't even know, possibly someone doesn't know why their stuff is, why something is happening. And poltergeist activity is at the basis of it. Some sort of spiritual entity has found a space, and it is noisy. There's this noisiness coming with it. So it's there to let someone know that the spiritual world is real. They are going to grow a lot. So this is either someone who's going to visit you, or someone who stays with you, or someone who visits because they're asked to come over, or they're expected to come over for whatever reason. So if this spirit leaves the place where it is going to end up going to somewhere else that it's hoping that this other place is going to be its home. It's also a place, likely a place where people with hope go. So, I mean, this could be a church. This could be a spirit that heads away from your place and heads into a church. Let's see why it would go towards a church of all places, because that is a sanctuary. Because of something defensive that someone is doing. They're seeing their behavior as defensive inside of this holy temple or church. And unfortunately, the type of behavior that they're demonstrating in defensiveness is actually going to make a proper home for an entity because of the drama that's being stirred up in their defensiveness. Or whatever they're doing, the procedures they generally take when they are feeling like they need to defend themselves. And then they're still going to church. Let's see what's going to happen after it heads over to the church. Is it going to be there for long? All right, so there is going to be some wins that come with losses. And it's likely to be heading out. It's going to be there for a while, though. Some set amount of time. Because, like I said, this defensive atmosphere. And then someone who is seeking loyalty, it's going to attach to that person because they're seeking loyalty from someone who, I mean, they're trying too hard and they're doing too much to seek loyalty. They're like trying to take this person's choice level, you know, their level of being an individual away. They're trying to control someone else's feelings. Let's see why they're doing this instead of trying to promote loyalty in a regular way. Because they're anxious, they're ambivalent, and they're letting these feelings control them. So their feelings are controlling them and they're trying to control someone else. So whatever they're doing, I feel like it's possibly spell work. I'm getting like definitely spell work. And then they're hypocritical. Yeah, it's gonna attach. And then they're either gonna realize what's going on and walk away from it, or this person is gonna end up walking away. Let's see what the clarifier is here. Are they gonna realize that they have this entity that they have drawn towards them in their deviousness? Or is it the person who's going to walk away? Okay, so if they're wise, them and their wisdom and compassion, they're going to realize this. And hopefully they're going to wind up being free of this entity. But they'll be all the wiser for having gone through something to where they had to just look truth in the face and realize that the spiritual world is completely real. Or that's the conclusion they're going to come to for those who are playing devil's advocate. A new vision is going to be coming into play with the rationale that is deducted when a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio communicates with a Libra. There is a Virgo who is going to have more choices at his or her disposal than they thought possible at one point. And the advice for the choices are just to do what's going to make you genuinely happy. Do it for you. You know, deep down. Because the other choices are likely to lead to a spirit of crumbling and just this daredevil attitude in the end, when you could just find happiness and joy and leave it at that. Your choice, though. Until next time.